Mm, uh, 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 uh. Yo, good morning, good afternoon, good morning. Welcome to episode 10. We're at episode 10, y'all. Mama, I made it. Mama, I made it. Oh my gosh. We're at episode 10 of 1 Billion Brave. Like, talk about mind blowing. Thank you guys for tuning in. We apologize that we're a little late, but it's okay though. We just had to make sure y'all was brushing your teeth, y'all was washing your face, y'all went to the bathroom real quick, all that jazz, so y'all could be in this live. You feel me? So switch it up just a little bit. Wait, first, let me introduce myself. My name is Domo, and you are watching the show 1 Billion Brave, episode 10. Um, I am a disability confidence coach. I do have a disability as well. And this show right here is the very first show that has guests with a disability hosted by someone with a disability. Like, come on, bro. We in there. We Oprah. Okay. I gotta say it's Oprah. That's it. So let's knock out the rules. You already know house rules real quick. So rule one, this show will have no profanity. It's not how we get down. Also, we will do no bashing of religion, gender, politics, or relationships. That's not how we get down. For one blood, he made all the nations. So everybody, we cousins, we family. Okay, hey cousin, hey brother, what up, sis? Um, Also, this show is about the disabled community. We do interview the disabled community, giving them a spotlight to share their journey, share their experiences, share their limitations, and share their successes of how they break the stigma beyond their condition. We doing big things in a small world. I hope y'all know that. We really, really, really are. Last thing is, because I know who I serve and whose I serve. Hi, Grandma. Um, we will be talking about Jesus Christ on here. I am definitely going to be spilling the beans on how great he is. Because without him, I am nothing. And truth be told, you aren't either. So now that we've all got that out the way, JC is getting all the accolades, okay? He's getting all the credit. Okay. Um, so let's get into it. This episode is called Healed. Episode 10 is called Healed. And it's play on words. So I named it Healed because y'all family, y'all cousins, y'all aunties, y'all uncles, grandma here. I named it Healed because I want to share you guys with the journey of these dog-owned sprained ankles, okay? And just the journey of what I deal with regarding my feet and how I'm still healed. Y'all see the play on words? Do y'all see the play on words? Healed and healed. Okay? So before we get into that, I just want to let you guys know, I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but we are in the winter. This is winter time. This is the winter time. I got my sweat on. Sweater. It's sweater weather. It's sweater weather. I got on my sweater. I don't have my earmuffs on because it's a little hot, but truth be told, they're not too far away. Just so y'all know. So, let's just start from the top of a little bit about my feet and the journey whew, of what I gotta deal with regarding my feet. So, um, when I was younger, as you guys know, diagnosed with a brain tumor. So with that, that left my right side smaller than my left, right? So my right side stopped growing for a little bit. So as of to date, I have muscle weakness, and my right side is about an inch and a half shorter and smaller than my left. So just kind of picture that in your head, right? So when it comes to my feet, I have extremely, well, on my right side, I have extremely like weak ankles. So when I was growing up, I remember actually probably about 7 years straight, I injured my foot, whether it be a broken ankle, fracture, a sprain, a twist, um, anything of that sort. I always, y'all don't understand. I always injured my right ankle all the time. And then of course with that, that came with, of course, the tension of um the gradual like healing and all that. So because of that, as I got older, um I dealt with, like a lot of healing processes. It was always like a struggle for me. And mind you, I wear two different size shoes. So imagine my right foot, and we're speaking today. So my right foot, I wear a size 6, 5.5, 6. My left foot, I wear a size 7, 7.5, depending on how wide the shoe is, because I got thick feet. Got thick feet, right? So you can imagine the difficulty of buying shoes and wearing shoes, and why I always had a struggle when it came to um falling, tripping, the balance, because I always had to stuff my shoes on my right side to fill in that gap because my feet were smaller than the other. So it was a struggle. So with that, as I got older, um, I just always would fall, trip. My balance was off, and because my right side is shorter, the balance, I would try to ride bikes, skate, and I could never do it. And still to this day, I can't. Why? Because my balance is off. My equilibrium is off. So, um, and also with the balance off my right foot, it's called plantar fasciitis. So my right foot turns in and drops. Y'all, I need y'all to catch it because these are the things that I deal with daily. And I've dealt with since I was 9. So, when it comes to like walking or even standing for a long time, if people would see me, and probably people probably have, they would notice that I would always lean to my left side because my right side is shorter. So the balance is always off. So I would always lean, right? So um that was like always, that's always been like the biggest, I think out of everything, that's probably like the biggest struggle. I don't know if you guys really understand how many shoes I've been through because either I couldn't fit them, I couldn't fit them on my right foot. There were like clown shoes on my left. I mean, there were clown shoes on my right foot. I couldn't fit them on my left, and that wouldn't work. Or they were too small on my left and they fit just perfectly on my right. That still didn't work. And then it came down to now I wore a brace, a leg brace, which the leg brace is supposed to like keep your ankle straight. So it won't move, all that. So, all right, cool. We in there, boom, leg brace. Here's the issue. I can't wear my leg brace while I'm driving. Why? Because I can't feel on the bottom of my feet on my right side. Muscle weakness, nerve damage, right? So because of that, I would literally, good morning, how are you? I would literally have to take my shoes off and put them back on every single time I'm driving from 16 up until probably like a few years ago. And I'm gonna tell y'all, my feet have always been a struggle. And it used to irritate me, but now I'm just like, all right, God, this is just this is what I gotta deal with. So as I'm getting older, just kind of learning how to maneuver and kind of figure things out regarding my feet and when I'm walking. Now, because of all the injuries and all the struggles that I've had with my right foot, that means that I'm putting more pressure on my left, right? So because of that, boom, left foot started having issues and complications and weaknesses, and it was that was a journey in itself, to where y'all know them big old boots. I know y'all know what boots I'm talking about. Them big old combat, big old walrus looking boots. I probably had to wear, I think in a matter of 2 years, I probably injured my foot on my left side. We're not even talking about right. On my left side, I probably injured my foot within the last 2 years, probably about 5 or 6 times. Yeah, probably about 5 or 6 times, where I had to always revert back to getting that combat walrus looking that combat walrus looking boot. So, with that, it just added more complications with my feet. All right, so now let's get into today's time. So today, how you injure both your feet, Domo? Like, what are you doing? Like, sit down. Listen, I be trying. Y'all know I be trying to sit down. I be trying to sit down. It just don't be. I'm not gonna say it don't work for me because it should work, but it's hard because I'm independent. All right, so how you injure? How you first of all? How did you injure the first one? All right, so let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all a little bit more because I kind of told you guys a few weeks ago, but that was like a 5 minute moment. So we're gonna go into more deep because I need y'all to know the things that I deal with. I don't just interview guests that have disability. I actually deal with stuff too. So I can relate to each person that comes on. And I love that because I don't love struggling, but I love having a story and having a relative experience with the people that I interview, because I want them to know, like, you're not being interviewed by somebody that you don't rock with, like somebody that don't understand you. I deal with it every day. Matter of fact, as I'm speaking right now, hey Joe, as I'm speaking right now, my foot is elevated. My foot is elevated. All right, so how did I sprain my foot? We're gonna go with one, then we're gonna go with the next because it's both. Okay, so about a few weeks ago, we're gonna say about 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, I was going to my car, picking up heading to pick up my little cousin from school. And I was a little bit in a rush because I was being very lackadaisical. What? Don't dang! Like you act like you don't like English. Lackadaisical. Um, to picking her up because I feel like I had time. Time is on your side. It's really not. And so what happened was I was rushing and I was trying to put my phone in my doggone car, trying to get boom, 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 and my phone fell underneath my dad's truck. Now, on the in the driveway, everybody knows the driveway is a little slant. Now I'm over here trying to trying to reach it underneath his truck by not getting on the floor. And I'm like, yeah, this ain't working. And I'm on that slant and I'm over here trying to bend. What? So I decided to get on the floor and get it. As I'm getting up, I'm using the handle of the car to stand up on the slope. So I'm kind of going the opposite way. And as I'm getting up, I sprained my foot. My right foot was like, ooh, that's a little different. That's a little different feeling. So um we're gonna kind of give you an alert. And it did. Now, the independent woman that I am, because I'm used to pain every day, I don't know what pain not feels like, right? So, because of that, I was like, I mean, I feel it, but I still gotta go pick up my cousin. So we're gonna drive. It was my right foot, the driving foot, that I injured, and I still drove. So when I tell y'all, my mindset is strong. My mindset is strong. So as I'm driving, I'm feeling it more, and I'm like, ooh, this gonna hit me, but I gotta do what I gotta do. All right, so I'm getting back home. Look at my foot. It's like swollen, like pufferfish swollen. I'm like, dang, bro. All right, so just so happened the day before, I'm looking in my drawer and I found a brace randomly, and I'm like, what the heck? Like, all right. And I was like, all right, God, maybe you was telling me something. Maybe you was telling me that this may happen, so you know where to find it. All right, so did that. I probably set off my foot for a day and a day and a fourth, like a day and like a not a day and a half, but a day like in a fourth. And then I felt it getting a little better, and I was like, okay, we could do this. Went upstairs to wash clothes. Yeah, yep, yep. I did that. I went upstairs. I washed clothes, and I was like, okay, I'm still elevating it. Let me go wash clothes real quick. Let me as I'm waiting for the clothes to dry and wash, we just gonna elevate it, and boom, we in there. It probably started it did. It started throwing like crazy. So then as I'm walking down the stairs, I had like the brace on, but it the kind of bracelet I had, it was a compression sock. So it didn't really have like support. So um as I'm as I'm feeling it a little more, I'm like, ooh, I really can't put pressure on this doggone foot now. And I decided, all right, ready? Y'all pray for me. Y'all pray for me. I decided to do yoga on the floor the next day. Let that sink in. Why don't I don't know. I don't know why. I just feel like I need to stretch my body out. Like I didn't do it the week before, so I just kind of felt like it was time. I don't even know why it was time that time, but it was time. Like I felt like I needed to do it. So I did it, and it made it worse. It made it even worse than it was already worse. It was worse after that. So I'm like, ooh, yeah, I don't know if I can take this pain no more. Like this pain is getting almost like baby unbearable. So I went to the doctor, um, and they told me that did the X-ray, all that jazz. They told me that it was what they say, a mild sprain. I'm like, cool, okay, cool. Even though sprains, let me school you out real quick. So sprains take longer to heal because it's not a break, it's a muscle that needs to be rested and kind of redeveloped, if that makes sense. I kind of rather would get a fracture. No, I don't want to put that. But fractures, um, you can keep a fracture in place for a long time, and then it'll automatically heal. With sprains, it's a muscle issue. So the muscle is being overexerted or extended too much or something of that sort. So it has to like rest to reheal itself. I didn't. Yeah, grandma. I mean to wash my clothes, but that's it. Um. So I sprained it, and I was like, okay, rest it, and they told me rice, and I was like, what's rice? Rest, ice, compression, elevate. I was like, all right, doc, I got you. So they told me, they was like, okay, we're gonna give you, something to kind of help relieve the pressure. Tell me why they gave me the same stock that I came in there with. I said, doc, I need a brace, not a sock, not a compression slipper. I need a brace. And I felt like, let me school the other ones that don't know how to um, go to doctor's appointments and say what you need. You leave, and you leave irritated because they didn't give you what you wanted. Do your research first. And I'm gonna tell y'all, like I told you guys before, I've had my fair share of experiences when it comes to feet and injuries, all that, right? So I kind of know what I need. So I went in there knowing I need a tie-up brace. I know that. I know. I don't need a big old boot. I need a brace to where my ankle does not move, and it needs to be tied up. It needs to be strapped on both sides. That's what I need. So when he gave me this compression sock, and I was like, "Sir, I'm literally showing you what I came in here with. Mine is black and yours is white. It's the same thing. I need something a little more." So he got a little irritated because he didn't think I knew what I was talking about, and he didn't think I even knew what I needed. Know what you need so you can get what you need. So you can get what you want. Know what you need so you can get what you want. So he was like, well, we don't have it. And I was like, okay, well, get it. Like, what are we doing? I'm coming to you for what? So I ended up actually going to my podiatrist and getting it. And so as of to date, and that was like a few weeks ago, as of today, I wear it faithfully, and it don't move. It don't move. Yes. So moving on, I was resting it for like a week and a half, and now reverting to part B. You ready for part B? I just bring the other foot, Domo. Okay, you told me part one, so I just bring the other foot. Okay, so as I was coming back from the restroom, I um was going to the couch, and so you're walking straight to the couch, right? Face forward. And as I was turning around to sit down, my left ankle was like, I'm like, bro, I literally was like, bro, no, like, what we doing, man? Like, why you gotta be weak right now? Now is not the time. I already got one ankle weak. This other one can't be weak too. Like, what we doing? I was like very irritated within myself and within my feet. Like, why you gotta mess up now? And I had slippers on. I was tapped out with I was tapped out. So because um the proactiveness in me um was already active, I had already ordered another brace. Thank you, Holy Ghost. Okay. I had already ordered another one. So it was already on its way here. Not even knowing why I ordered it, but I ordered it. God knew why I ordered it. Because he knew both feet was gonna be down, cuz man. So I was so grateful that literally the same brace that they gave me, I ordered the exact same one. So they're like identical. Come on, God. What? Like that's all God for real. And I'm like I'm not even joshing y'all. I'm not even joshing you. Like that's literally like all God. So I was extremely grateful that I was able to put that brace on. Now let me tell y'all, I did not. I need y'all to hear me clearly. I did not go upstairs and I did not do yoga with this one like I did the first one. Because lesson learned. You gotta tell me, all you gotta do is tell me once, one and a half. Because the ankle, it was throbbing. And although I'm still resting it now and I'm trying to stay off of it, um my issue, not I don't even want to say issue. My discrepancy is the fact that because my ankles are so weak, it's going to take a little longer to heal. And that's the struggle that I pretty much always have. I have to be so careful with um any way I walk. Like any way I walk. Matter of fact, this morning, no, last night actually, I was walking to my bed and everything was totally fine, and I have part carpet, part tile in my room. So as I'm turning around um and about to sit on my bed, my left ankle was like and I'm like, bro, it's not injured. I want to say, I think I want to say it's kind of resurfaced like a little bit because I kind of feel it, but it's those little things. I have to be so careful with my feet and with walking because my feet are so sensitive. They're like extremely sensitive. I have to walk with like shoes on. I can't walk with nothing on my feet. I used to, and that tore me up to the core. Tore me up to the core. Um, and now I know, like, okay, Doma, you gotta take your shoes. You have to take what you do very seriously because of the simple fact that your feet are your source. That's it. That's all. Like your feet are who you are, why you are. You can't do nothing if you don't have your feet or your ankles. You just can't. Um, that's my foot story. That's my foot story. So now y'all know what is behind the scenes of my feet. It's no joke. I remember growing up, my mom used to because I told you I wore two different size shoes. My mom used to um buy shoes, but my sizes for my feet. And at the time, I was like 10 or 11. At that time, they didn't check. So I was like in there like swimwear, like let's go. And then over time, they started checking. And so we kind of had to buy like the same size shoes. So I always had to buy like the bigger size because my left foot is a bigger foot. So I would stuff my shoes with like tissue, and then it came to a point to where I had to wear laces, lace up shoes only. And that was that was cool. Like that was, you gotta be very mindful of it. And then as I got even older and more injuries, I had to wear high tops, high top lace ups. Um, and okay, boom, we in there. Now to date, because of even more, ankles and foot injuries, now literally all my shoes are tennis shoes, high tops. So if y'all see me, I'm letting y'all know now, if y'all see me with a dress on, it could be it could be a doggone prom dress. It could be the most shiny, shimmery. It could be a gala dress. It don't even matter. Like the most high class dress, you're going to see me in some doggone sneakers. Point blank and the period. Like that's me. You're gonna see me in sneakers, you're gonna see me in high tops, you're gonna see me in super bright colors, and you're gonna see me in uh what else you gonna see me in? I don't even know because I just kind of go with the flow. But now you gotta know the behind the scenes of why I always wear sneakers because I need them. They're probably the only shoes that are comfortable on the sole and also they support them mugs support. You know what? I kind of feel like that's why basketball players wear them, or that's why MJ created them, huh? Because the ankle support on them joints are like amazing. Amazing. So now you guys know why I doggone wear tennis shoes, high tops all the time. It's not really for the looks. I love shoes, but it's not really for the looks. It's really um okay, I'm still gonna be buying. Thank you, Jew. Thank you for knowing. Um, it's not really for the looks and it's not really to like fit in. It's literally because I need to protect my feet. I need to protect my feet. That's the real reality. That's irrelevant. People, I think I'm gonna do a segment on probably like the way I dress and why I dress and why I do the things I do. Just like with my earmuffs, a lot of people thought that my earmuffs were for fashion. No, I mean it is, but it's really not. I used to wear earmuffs as a kid because I have really bad ear infections. Ta-da! That's the aha moment. So I don't be wearing them because they bomb or they cute or they're the latest style. No, you'll see me wear them because I ain't trying to get no doggone ear infection. And right now, being that it's winter time, we skipped fall. It's winter time. Being that it's winter time, you will definitely see all my earmuffs in on me because that is literally what keeps me that's what keeps me from getting sick. That's what keeps me from getting stiff. Now that the weather has changed and it's getting colder, my body gets stiff. That's another thing I got to deal with um daily. When my body gets stiff, I get it's I call it peg leg on my right side. My right side gets what's called and I call it peg leg because it literally like it's it don't move. Like it don't bend at all. And I call it that because when I stand up, my leg doesn't bend. When I'm walking, my leg doesn't bend. Um, my foot doesn't bend. Like I told you guys earlier, my foot turns in, so it don't even it retracts. Like we not moving. I don't care what you want to do. I don't care what you think about doing. We not moving. So when the weather starts changing, you're definitely going to see me bundle up a little bit more. You're going to see the earmuffs, you're going to see the scarves, you're going to see a lot of wintry wonderland. That's what I'm calling it. Wintry wonderland. Because I don't want to get stiff and I don't want to have to um defrost my listen, I'm gonna tell y'all, I sleep with my earmuffs on. That's how serious it is. I sleep with my earmuffs on and I sleep with my portable heater on. So my room, a lot of times we feel like a fiery furnace, but I don't care. Shoot, it's helped me. It's helped me walk. It's helped me move. Shoot, be a fiery furnace to anybody else, but that's what helps. That's what helps me, and that's what keeps me going. Cause I ain't got time to be sitting and being stiff like a board. Who got time for that? No. I ain't got time for that. And also, for those of you guys that don't know, I do have a walker. I've been using my walker since 27, 28. I'm 33 now. Been using my walker since 27, 28, and that also has a lot to do with my walking and my stance, because I fell a lot. I would fall all the time. I mean, like, all the time. Let me tell y'all the story real quick. So I remember my mom, I think Kendall and myself, probably KJ as well. We were in the living room and I was walking and I just literally fell. Like, tumbled. Okay? Like, just tumbled with, I didn't catch myself, nothing. And mom was like, "What the, like, how you just fall and not catch yourself? How you just fall and not, like, no nothing. No nothing? No nothing." And at that time, that had a lot to do with my equilibrium, that had a lot to do with my muscle weakness, that had a lot to do with the nerve damage that I have. And so because of that, so those are the type of falls that I would always have, as well as if there was a crack on the ground, if there was a rock, like any little thing, I would fall, trip, injure my foot, like what are we doing? So they tried to give me a cane. Now the cane didn't really work for me because my right side is weak. So I can't really use that as a support. Also, my left side is my dominant side. So because my right side is weak, how that's gonna work? Because I can't really grab. Oh my gosh. Yes. Listen, I fell so many times. I've fallen so many times. So because of all the falls and all the trips and all the injuries, um, and also because I have a brain tumor, I can't really afford to fall and hit my head. That's like out of the question. And there were a lot of times that I would fall on concrete or hard surfaces, tile, wood floors, because they're more slippery for my feet. My feet can't really like stick like that compared to like carpet. So I have a brain tumor still. I cannot afford to hit my head anywhere. If people touch my head, I'm very like cautious, like, oh, like what we doing? Why you, can I help you? Because roller coasters, anything of that sort, it's a struggle. Why, I don't know why I say struggle. It's not a struggle. It's it's a no go. We want to say that. It's a no go for me because I have to be very cautious of that. So because of that, they were like, yeah, we're gonna give you a walker, because the walker is a balance on both sides, and also it allows you to pick up your feet to where you don't trip, and you'll have something in front of you. So if something were to hit you or run into you, you have that blockage to where you can't fall or you don't fall. That's where the walker ties in. So what up, 810? Love you. So when you guys see the walker, that's the reason why. When you guys see the leg brace, that's the reason why. When you guys see um even like my shoes, that's the reason why. When you guys see me always wearing a backpack or a satchel, because how am I hold a purse when I got a walker? Huh? How am I hold a purse when I got a walker? I'm gonna tell y'all when. Okay, so I'm very girly. If y'all can't tell, like I'm extremely girly. So I had about 75 purses at one point in time when I was in high school, beginning of college. I had a purse for every color of the outfit that I had on. So choose one. choose you this day. And when I had to come to the realization that I needed um I needed my hands to use for my walker, and I couldn't really afford to be walking with a purse on my strap, I mean with a strap on my shoulder, and then to keep falling. That's gonna mess up everything. Like I'm gonna fall just by trying to what? No, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Like Ashley said, make it make sense. So I had to revert to what's convenient for me, and that's another key for anyone out there, not just someone that has a limitation or disability. Who cares what people think? Work for what works with you, because nobody understands what you have to deal with or what it takes for you to do certain things and why you do certain things. If I probably didn't explain to you why I wear my leg braces, why I have a walker, why I wear tennis shoes, people would think that I'm like bougie. I'm trying to keep up with the Joneses, even though my last name is Jones. People think that people would think that there would be some type of look that I am searching for, and that's totally incorrect. I'm just trying to make it. I'm just trying to walk from A to B without falling. That's it. That is it. And I'm trying to stay warm so I can move. That is it. That's all. Just with some color. Is it? That's all. Okay? That is it. Why do I have locks? Because there was a time, like I told y'all, my right side is weaker than my left. So I can't lift my arm up and hold things and comb hair and all that stuff. Like, so what I'm gonna do? I value my hair a lot, but if I'm always going to the shop getting it done, who won't wrap it? Who won't curl it? Who won't keep it up? Exactly. So when I get locked, something that I can tame, all I gotta do is grease this scalp up, tie this joint down, and make sure that it's washed. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And if it do, like right now, I got my little rough. It's about to get done as soon as we get off here, but it still doesn't look bad. Why? Because I'm able to maintain it the way that I know how to. I can maintain it my way, and that's what works for me because of my situation, because of my lifestyle. So those are the things that I have to deal with literally every day when I'm driving. I can't turn to my right because my neck is stiff. So what do? I got the back camera. Okay. I got the back camera. I got the back camera. When I drive, I take my shoe off. Why? Because I want to be able to feel the pedal. And the beautiful thing is I have room to put my shoe back on in the car. So ain't no dangerous, no nothing going on. We're gonna be on the safe side. But it takes me a little longer to do things, but there's a reason why. There's definitely a reason why I do what I do. There's a reason why. Um it's not for the looks, it's not for the fashion, it's not for the accolades. I don't even need no compliments. I compliment myself. And that's point blank in the period. I don't do it for people pleasing. I don't do it to be on camera. I don't know. I'm literally trying to walk from A to B, to move and to live the best way I know how to. And that's it. That's all. Listen, I want to thank y'all for tuning in. I really want to thank y'all for listening um to my story, to my life. I don't take it for granted. It is a lot. It may seem like it's a lot, but it's who I am. It makes me who I am. It makes me why I am. And it makes me so grateful. And that's where the healed comes in. And although it may not look like it may not, because of all the things that even I just told you right now, but I'm healed, bro. Look at the tattoo. What did I say? What did I say? Come on. What did I say? Come on. Bam. Mm, 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 mm. So when anybody else be like, man, you made so much. What? What? What you say? Oh, okay. Okay. Read it. um I'm healed, and I'm grateful for the journey, and I'm grateful for the journey that I'm grateful for the journey that I'm having, and I'm grateful for the journey that I will have. um yeah, my ankles is weak. Yeah, I'm still kind of down a little bit, getting up, here and there, but very cautious. But I'm still great. Like, I'm here, like, I'm alive, I'm still able to go live every week. Come on now. Come on now. Gratefulness, gratefulness, thankfulness. Um, Again, thank you guys so much for tuning in to live. Thank you guys so much for commenting. Um, are y'all ready for the word value? Are y'all ready for the word value? The word value is how you feel is way more important than how it looks. If that don't tie in to today's sermon, if that don't tie into today's sermon, I don't know what does. Because the way I look right now, I look fine. But the way it feels, man, ain't no joke. So that's the word value. Please apply that. Apply that. These word values are not just for me, they're for anyone, whatever situation you're dealing with, whatever situation you're going through. You got this, man. Like, you in there. We here for a reason. And why not live it up to the fullest? Situations happen, and they're gonna continue to happen. What that gonna stop you to do? Nothing, okay? Nothing. Um, Please tune in next week. Next week the guest is gonna be dope. I'm gonna give y'all like a little hint. I'm gonna give y'all a little hint. Next week, my dad, my biological dad, I'm about to interview him. Woo! He got a story. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know. Tune in next week, next Wednesday, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, um, right here at 1 Billion Brave. Also, she is still dope. Follow me on IG at Coach Domo J. Also, follow the 1 Billion Brave page on Facebook at 1 Billion Brave. Keep up with the guests, keep up with the word values, keep up with what we doing, keep up with it all. Just keep up, keep up, keep up. I love you guys so much. Definitely want to give credit to two people. One, I definitely want to give credit to First Lady Bailey for giving me this platform, giving me this opportunity. I've never taken it for granted. I will always thank her because she didn't have to find me, but she did. So thank you to First Lady Bailey. She is still dope because she is still dope. And lastly, I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for giving me this opportunity of open doors and favor and grace and mercy, and like blessing, new mercy, new blessings every day. I definitely want to give him all credit, all glory, and all honor, because without him I am nothing, and I am not ashamed to give him credit. Whatever I do, he gonna always be number one. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Next week, are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? It don't matter because y'all gotta be. Gabe, take me out of here. Take me out.